Welcome to Bro Linear. Wish you a happy Diwali. Hope you are enjoying with your friends and family. In this video, we are going to discuss what is going to happen in Nifty for next week. We will check based on price action and indicators. Then we'll check Elliott Wave, and after that, we'll do an option chain analysis to understand what is the move for next session as well as for next whole week. First of all, let's check what we discussed in previous week. In previous week, we discussed multiple cases. So this was one of the case. Okay, this was the previous cases that we discussed, and this case now doesn't seems to be valid because 17,429 is broken. So let's close this. And so the move is now not an impulse, but it is either a complex correction or it is a simple zigzag correction. So yeah, this chart fits well. So this we discussed on 8th of October that Nifty will move like this, where it could be wave ABC with W wave here and X wave as internally complex correction. Then again ABC with Y wave going on the upside minimum towards 17,581 or even beyond that also we discussed. So this was one of the charts. Alternatively, like we discussed in a last week, that this could be a possible move with wave B extending on the downside towards this support of 17,064. More or less move happened in that fashion. So Nifty took support near 17,100. It didn't go to 17,064, but yeah, it took support near about the level that we have given. So it opened small gap down, and like it opens flat, or you could say, and then started the drop on the downside. So this is the move happened after that week. So this is another chart that we discussed. This got invalidated, so it's of no use. Again, this was a triangle that we discussed. It will drop downside towards 17,064.50, and then we'll pull back, and then the drop will resume as E wave will go like this, and the drop will resume on the downside. This is also a case we discussed. This is also invalid. So now for next week, we could say we assumed this as you could say ABC as A wave, and again this is a flat correction, that's what we assumed, or a complex correction, that is our consideration for next week. So pretty much in line with what we discussed in our last video. So this move is also possible, a complex correction of WXY, or it could be a flat correction with A, B, and C moves. This will be A wave, which is three wave structure, ABC internally, A wave, okay, then B like this, complex structure, and then it's going to be impulse wave C. Okay, so this can be ABC wave as well, going towards 17,900. These things we discussed in previous weeks Nifty analysis video. So this was the video. So thanks for all those who added the comments. Do make sure you hit the like button. Do subscribe. In last week, we gave very accurate levels on daily basis. So you can watch all those videos on Nifty daily technical analysis playlist. So daily we are creating 1 minute video in which we are explaining all the details. So you can watch all those video from the playlist. Then try to understand how we are anticipating based on Fibonacci and Elliott Wave. Okay, then you can consider subscribing to us. Okay, so let's move forward and discuss different cases. So first, let's check the price action and indicators. So here we mentioned that market is in sideways as orange lines are parallel. Now they went completely sideways, and red line crossed below 50 and green line is below 30. So this indicates the sideways market. So market is still in sideways. It's not bullish. It's not bearish. It's bearish to sideways. That's what indicator shows from this particular point onwards. So here there was a negative crossover. So the market has went to sideways. So now as per the moving averages, you can see here it is trading above all short-term and long-term moving averages. On last week, you can see here it has taken support exactly near 100 EMA. So even if you say EMAs doesn't work, then this is an example for you that EMAs do work. Okay, and RSI now has crossed above 50, and you could consider cross up above 50 as a bullish signal. So market is right now is in up move, you can say, but the market is not completely bullish as per the Aron indicator. Okay, as per the moving averages and RSI, it's in the bullish zone. So let's get started now with Elliott Wave. So Elliott Wave, we have been discussing this chart as well in entire week. There we mentioned that as soon as Nifty crossed 17,429, or even from this point itself, uh, and when it made a move like this, after it opened gap up, we mentioned here itself that Nifty is moving towards 17,900 to 8050 level. Nifty is not expected to break 18,096 because this is a three-wave structure and this drop is three-wave. So we could be potentially dropping on the downside with a complex correction. So we need to update our wave counts, and I will update that wave count and will tell you what is the wave count that I'm thinking of right now. Here you can see there is a negative divergence from this point onwards on MACD. So this is going like this. MACD is going down and price is going up. So the rally may not sustain and we should drop on the downside. So there are two cases that we are considering. One is the case where we are assuming that next day's move will not break 17,670, but looking at global markets and SGX Nifty, so SGX Nifty is almost 200 points. So this case may not be valid now, and we could be breaking on the upside. Okay, so in the last hour or so, we got sharp selling. Look, okay, let me adjust the chart. So we got sharp selling like this. So we can consider this as A, B, and C wave. Okay, this is a zigzag correction you could consider. Then you can see here the volume, it has pulled back very sharply, and exactly this, like when you plot Fibonacci on these 2 points, you get exactly 0.600 Fibonacci. So Nifty took support exactly on 0.600 Fibonacci. You can see here 17,516 is the Fibonacci number of 0.600, and Nifty made a low near 17,520, then made a three white soldiers one by one. Okay, so the market reversed here. So I was thinking it will go up a little bit towards 17,660 or 670, and from there it could drop. Okay, 660 I was assuming because here there is a 670 top. So I was assuming it will be ABC and then drop towards 17,420, and then we will shoot higher towards 17,900. That's what I was assuming, considering fourth wave is pending. Okay, so now there is a possibility that the third wave is still extending on the upside and internally wave count is not matching properly. Okay, so there are doubts now. There are some doubts, and we will not have this kind of move. I believe in next session it is going to open gap up. So if it opens gap up above this particular point, what is that level? 17,670. If it opens gap up above this, then we should ignore this case. Okay, this case is not valid now. Okay, so 17,670 is broken. Then the third wave could be still in progress with 1, 2, 3, 4, and final third wave internal move is in progress. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like this it can go. Complete third wave, then go in consolidation, and then complete the fifth wave. So this is one possibility that we can consider for next session. So once 17,670 is broken at the opening itself, this chart is not valid anymore. Okay. Now the next chart that I can discuss is like this, where we can assume that this is a complex pullback on the upside towards 17,900 with ABC W wave completed here, then X wave completed here, and again here A is a three wave structure and B came on the downside, and now wave C is in progress, which can become an ending diagonal structure. Since the nature of fall here and here is looking like a zigzag, it can be a ending diagonal pattern as well. So this pattern repeats every time Nifty is going to make top. So we discussed that pattern was formed here, and we anticipated the fall, and the fall exact levels we identified near 16,800. So similar pattern is forming now. It is very soon to say that this is the pattern. Okay, so let's say it opens gap up hits above, it opens gap up and then goes above 17,730, then I also, there is a possibility that the third wave is still in progress. Then the fourth wave will come. So this fourth wave, if it happens to be a zigzag and then pullbacks on the upside as a zigzag fifth wave, and it trades within this channel, this purple channel, then we can say that this could be an ending diagonal pattern. So this is too soon to assume that this is an ending diagonal pattern. It can be anything. So on Monday, it could make a very sharp high. So SGX Nifty is trading somewhere around 17,800. So 250 points almost it is showing. I am not sure whether it will open at this exact level, near about this level. This is huge jump. So at least 150 to 200 points, it can come directly open gap up, maybe somewhere near 17,700, and then could start the retracement. So it's a Diwali day, so better not to trade on that day. Just observe the levels. So right now I'm in a wait and watch mode, and if it opens gap up and starts to move near 17,730, I will be cautious, because then I would be assuming that it is making three wave structures like this, and it could be ending diagonal. Then it is better not to take any fresh trades on the long side. It will be very risky. Because the moves will be zigzag, it will drop sharp like this, it will drop sharp. So here you could say within uh, half an hour or 1 hour, it dropped very sharply on the downside, giving us the idea that it is going for a bigger correction towards 17,400. So now we see that it has turned very bullish. So it's very risky now to carry positions. So we should be watching these levels 17,730. From there, it could start the dip towards this blue trend line, and then again it will go like this towards 17,900 as well. So what if it crosses this level? What if it crosses this level? Because if it crosses this level, then I'll have to do the recount. I'll publish that chart in on Monday after the market hours. Okay, so if that happens, I'll change the wave count. As of now, not able to think proper wave count on this one. So hope you understand what is going to happen, and we are not expecting it to break 18,096, because the move here is a three wave, and whenever there are three waves move, it is usually the correction to the previous trend. So this is the main trend that we are assuming, and this is the pullback. After this pullback, it should drop. So this pullback is very slow. That is another property of pullback. So same thing happened previously. We anticipated that Nifty will not break the swing high of 18,115. Okay, so this is what we discussed. So same thing is expected to happen. So next week is the crucial week, and we should be heading max towards this. Even if we go higher towards 18,000, 18,050 is the max number that I'm expecting. So let's see what happens in the next session. So let's see what is there on option chain now. On option chain, we will see the support at 17,500. That is no brainer. Here you can see 61 lakh put writers are sitting here. So 17,500 will not be broken in this expiry. By the way, this week we have a truncated week with Monday only 1 hour, Tuesday market is open, and on Wednesday market is closed. So be careful while carrying the option positions. Premium will erode very fast. Okay, this will be very risky week. And now we have two major resistances near 17,600 and 700. Most likely they will be broken, and the next resistance will be formed at 17,800. So this is the resistance that is going to become. Obviously 18,000 is the biggest resistance with 91 lakh call writers heading like holding positions here. So 17,800 to 17,500 is the range for the expiry that is going to happen this month. So this is what is expected to happen. If there are any changes, I'll update you on the channel, as well as I'll publish the new chart. So do let me know in the comments, what do you think? Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.